Hi guys, today I want to chat to you guys about Nokia and Blackberry, but mainly go through the price action, so looking at where the price is, where I believe it's going to go to, and also share my thoughts on why I believe Nokia and Blackberry are good investments. I mean, personally, I'm invested in them, and I've been invested in them for a while, and I still believe that they're good investments. But before I get into today's video, make sure you guys subscribe and of course hit that notification bell. And while you're at it, you can get 2 free stocks valued at $1,850. All you have to do is check out my Weibo link below. There's still articles coming out saying that look, BlackBerry and Nokia, the meme stocks, they're tagging them along with AMC, GameStop, etc., which is not very good because guess what? They're just trying to get people to sell or get people to just jump on a hype and basically stripping any credibility that Nokia and BlackBerry as companies actually have. I mean, these are great companies. They've been around for a long time. And look, if they were going to go bankrupt, they would have gone bankrupt by now. But no one really knows much about what they're doing in terms of phones, etc. However, they're still doing deals in the background, which is why they haven't gone bankrupt as companies and the stocks haven't gone to zero. But the things Nokia as a company has been working on is, first of all, look, they've got a 3-year deal with Orange Jordan. That's going to be bringing a lot of revenue in for the company, which is great. And they've also got a network security deal with T-Mobile, again, bringing in a lot of revenue and getting in a lot of awareness towards Nokia. Look, Nokia, they're doing it big, they're making deals in the background. These two updates, I covered them in the last Nokia video in depth, so why don't you guys go ahead and check them out. But more recently, Nokia partnered with KDDI to trial Japan's first cooling innovation to promote sustainability. Nokia's unique liquid cooling baseband solution cuts cooling energy consumption by more than 70% compared to traditional air conditioning systems. Guys, this is huge. Not only are Nokia doing things in the background to make a name for themselves, but they're exceeding the competition. They're doing things much better than the competition, 70% better off. So one of the things I look for in a company before I invest in it is, first of all, I look at what the product is and also who the competitors are. When I find out both of this, I then look to see if the product that the company is coming out with or the company has is better than the competitors. So seeing as Nokia's product is theoretically better than the competitors, I mean, they're still trialing it. So once the trials are successful, then technically the product is better than competitors. And when it comes out to market, guess where all the customers are going? To Nokia, right? It's only going to get them a lot more revenue, which will allow them to grow, expand even further. And looking at BlackBerry as a company, I mean, they have that partnership with Amazon, and also they've got a $900 million revenue, and by next year they're planning to be operating in profit. These are great for the company because, again, look, BlackBerry, they're best known for their phones, right? And the phones haven't really been popular for a long time. So let's face it, the phones have not been popular for a long time, but they're still doing things in the background. If they were only known for their phones, or if they only had their phones that are working on, they would have gone bankrupt by now because they wouldn't have been making much money. But the fact that they're actually doing other things, they're still making deals, they're still doing this, which means that companies still respect them and companies still see a lot of potential in them for them to be partnering with them and working with them. Companies such as Amazon, which also leads me to the point that BlackBerry is a company that looking to diversify their business, basically tap into other areas because they see, look, our phones are not that popular. We're not making as much money from our phones as we did before. And if we kept going the same way as we were doing before, then we'll go bankrupt. So the fact that they're actually diversifying their business, this is great news, and this is the start to a very good comeback. So whether or not you guys invest in Nokia or BlackBerry, or you keep your diamond hands in Nokia and BlackBerry, I'm not telling you guys to do that. But what I am doing is I'm letting you guys know that these are fundamentally solid companies. They've got a lot of things going on. In the next 3 to 5 to 10 years, they're going to be huge. So if I have a look at the chart of Nokia, as you can see, there's been predominantly a bearish trend for the past couple of days. So looking at the RSI, technically the price was overbought. So right now the price is actually resting or coming back to a mean, and that mean is the 50 period moving average. So the fact that the price broke above the 50 period moving average, since it broke above the moving average, there's been a lot of momentum pushing the price up. However, the price has actually deviated far away from the moving average that it has to revert back to the mean, and that mean being the 15 period moving average. Also, if we zoom out, the price broke above this resistance at $5.10, which the price currently is at the moment. The price right now is testing this resistance. Since the price broke out, the resistance is technically now a support or a potential support. If the price tests this, which it's doing at the moment, and if this holds as a true support, then I can see the price heading up to test this resistance at $5.62, which it recently made. And if the price breaks that resistance at $5.62, then I can definitely see the price heading up to test the all-time high. So the last point of true bullish activity was at $6.55. So true bullish activity on the daily chart, because everything above that is effectively just a wick or a massive bearish pullback. So the price rallied intraday all the way up to $9.79, and there was a huge bearish pullback bringing the price way down. So seeing as Nokia for me is a long-term hold, so I like to look at the monthly chart just to see exactly where in the monthly chart the price currently is and where I believe it's going to go to. So if I have a look at the monthly chart, and looking at the monthly chart, the price literally just broke out of the 50 period moving average, and looks like the price is going to head down and basically test to see if this is a true break or if it's a false breakout. So the RSI value right now is at 55, so there's a lot of room for the RSI to go. So it's not overbought, it's not oversold, it's just in the middle, and there's a lot of room for this price to go to. So if the price holds above the 50 period moving average, then I can see the price heading towards $6.46. And if we go back in on the daily chart, that $6.46 coincides with the last true bullish activity on the daily chart. So if we now have a look at the chart of BlackBerry, basically a similar situation with this, where the price broke above the 50 period moving average, and right now the price is at the 20 period moving average. So these moving averages actually serve as good dynamic support or resistances, and seeing as the price is above the moving average right now, is serving as a potentially good dynamic support. So we'll see what the price does. If the price stays above the 20 period moving average, then I can see the price heading back up to effectively test this resistance at $20. I believe it's possible because the 20 period moving average also coincides with the horizontal support at $12.13. And again, because I'm looking to hold BlackBerry long term, if I have a look at the monthly chart, and as we can see from the monthly chart, the price is broken above the 20 period moving average. So right now, technically speaking, the trend is up. And if we're looking at pure price action, so right now the price is at the resistance at roughly $13. And looking at the size of the move, there was definitely an attempt to break this resistance at $13. So the bulls are trying to break this resistance. And if we have a look at the volume so far, I mean, we're not even at the end of June yet, but look at that volume. The volume is massive. It's like 1.9 billion shares being traded, and most of those shares are bullish. If this month closes bullish, especially with this volume, then the next couple of months we're going to see a big move in BlackBerry. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell. And if you're currently in Nokia or BlackBerry, or you just like the stocks, or you're thinking about getting into them, then make sure you guys smash that like button and comment below. Let me know your thoughts on both of the companies. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.